Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one, The Buyer Shall Not Rejoice. The buyer shall not rejoice. Call halal Yahawah Bahashem Yahawahshai. Call halal Yumla Allahayanawa Yahawah Bahashem Yahawahshai. And something that's on my spirit, and as the title reads, the buyer shall not rejoice. This will be straight to the point. Um, but this is part of prophecy, man. Um, and we know the economic collapse is happening before our eyes. You in 2024 they were saying um, over 2,000 businesses have closed. We know the big dog, the corporate, which is this beast system. They're coming to shut things down. These small businesses, um, you know, are on the chopping block, man, because we're going into this new digital currency, which is going to lead to the RFID, the micro C hip, and there's no other way to it. In scripture, and this is prophecy where it tell you that no man may buy or sell. You're not going to be able to do anything without that mark. This is a major prophecy that's going to take place. Once that C hip, that RFID, once that's made mandatory, then World War III is the missiles is coming. The missiles is coming. But this is part of the the Lord destroying this place, the U.S. Babylon. This is part of the destruction that he's bringing is the economic collapse. The economic pressure, the inflation. Here in California or in Northern California where I'm at, gas is $5 now. You know, and they just keep trying to kick the can down the road, keep kicking the can down the road. You know, they're not gonna keep kicking the can down the road. The hammer is gonna come down. The hammer is coming down, man. Let me go here. This is, like I said, this is just something that's on my point, something that's on my spirit. Um, Ezekiel. We'll go here. Ezekiel 7 and 6. Ezekiel 7 and 5. Ezekiel 7 and 5, and it reads. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, Yahawah Bahashem Yahawahshai, in evil, see, evil, and only evil, behold, is come." And we see, you got all this, you got all these plane crashes. They just had a helicopter crash. What is that in New York? Um, you know, you got these violent protests. You got around the world, they're exchanging hostages. People getting tortured in prison. People getting deported. Their rights violated. The poisoning of food. Evil. The love of many is waxing worse out here. It's waxing worse. The Lord said, "An evil is come." It says 6. It says, and it's gonna get terrifying out here. It's gonna get Amityville. It says 6, it says, an end is come. The end is come. It watches for thee. Behold, it is it is come. There's danger waiting. There's danger that is waiting in this end. Judgment is going to be fulfilled. Justice. You see? Justice. Because this is what's coming. It says 7, it says, the morning is come unto thee, O thou that dwellest in the land. The time is come, the day of trouble is near. This is what the Lord is telling you, man. The day of trouble is near. You know, the people here in the U.S. and around the world, they are on edge. They are on edge. These people getting ready to lose it out here. It says the time is come, the day of trouble is near, and not the sounding again of the mountains. It says 8, it says, now will I shortly pour out my fury upon thee and accomplish mine anger upon thee. See, the Lord said he's angry with the wicked every day. He's angry with the wicked every day. He says, now will I shortly pour out my fury upon thee and accomplish mine anger upon thee. The Lord tell you too how he's going to increase the famine. We're starting to see the cost of goods, how they're going up. You know, food is getting different food and different supplies and stuff are not there no more. He said he's going to increase the famine till you are destroyed. He's going to shower you with famine. It ain't going to be no food left, but for his elect. It says, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense thee for all thine abominations. See? And the Lord tell you too to those that don't obey the gospel. Because you got, starting with our people, you know, that's out here, they're out here drug dealing, you know, out here whoremongering, pimping and hoeing, you know, racketeering, organized crime, you know, I mean, they are, you know, you got some people out here that's just doing wicked. They're doing wickedly. The Lord said he's going to recompense thee for all thine abominations. You see? And if you're not walking in the ways of the Lord, you're doomed. You're doomed. It says 9. It says, and mine eyes shall not spare, neither will I have pity. I will recompense thee according to thy ways. See, this is why you better change your ways. You better change your ways, because this window of opportunity of getting right with the Lord is closing. He told you too. He gave you the heavenly order that the man is over the woman. See, and that the Savior, the Son, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, he's over man, and then the Father, Yahawah, he's over the Son, YAHAWAHSHI. That's the heavenly order. But you got a lot of women, they don't listen to their husband, to their man. Their man try to tell them to do something. They buck up against it and talk back. Then you have somebody else in the world, or somebody, try to tell tell the woman, and she break her neck to go make sure she do it right then and there. But her man at home, she don't listen to him. See, you got men out here that's lying and full of trickery, not being real, not standing on business ultimately in this word, man. You know, that's why I tell you in Isaiah, man. What is that? The 24th chapter, that the earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because this system is just totally destroyed a good majority of our people, and then the other nations, they don't even care. But the Lord said he's going to recompense thee according to the, or he's Salaki, it says, according to thy ways, and will recompense thee for all thine abominations. Spiritual fornication, spiritual adultery, physical adultery. It's sick. It's sickening out here. There's no morals, no standards. The greed. These people have lost their mind out here, man. They don't have an ounce of spirituality. Demons running rampant everywhere. It says 9, and mine eyes shall not spare, neither will I have pity. That's why the Lord has 4 judgments that he's sending them out in the earth. One is the pestilence, the diseases that are gonna. He said he's gonna increase the pestilence, the diseases. We see this measles outbreak. A lot of people are gonna die through pestilence, through diseases. Your money, your weapons ain't gonna save you from that, man. They're not gonna save you from that, from these diseases. Neither will I have pity. I will recompense thee according to thy ways, and thine abominations that are in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am YAHAWAHSHI that smiteth. 10. It says, behold the day, behold it come. The morning is gone forth, the rod hath blossomed, pride hath budded. The Lord said, the rod hath blossomed, pride hath budded. The people out here in this world, ultimately in this place, the U.S., it's symbolic to a flower, man. You know how a flower grows and then it just blossoms to a full flower? Well, this is how the pride, the arrogancy, the greed, the wickedness is just blossomed. It's just full. It's out of control, man. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. These people don't have they don't have no spirituality. They don't want to walk in the ways of the Lord. They just don't. It says 11, violence is risen up into a rod of wickedness. See, none of them shall remain, nor of their multitude, nor of any of theirs, neither shall there be wailing for them. The Lord is pissed off, man. He said his word, it's not going to be prolonged. The economic dangers are on the rise. A lot of people about to be out here homeless, out of jobs. And this is just part of the judgment that the Lord is bringing. It says 12. This is the point. These last 2 I'll close out. But it says the time is come. The time is come. The day draweth near. Let not the buyer rejoice. See? Let not the buyer rejoice. Everybody is scrambling, trying to look for sales and cheap prices. The Lord telling you, the time is come, the day draweth near. Let not the buyer rejoice. You're not finna, them days of going and finding sales and stuff like that is over. It's over. A lot of these businesses, the rising prices, they make it difficult, to impact on sales. A lot of companies are facing bankruptcies, man. See? The Lord, the Lord is going. He's going. This is one of the. This is part of the judgment that the Lord is bringing throughout the world, but ultimately on this place, the U.S. He's going to destroy this place economically. So now we're seeing what the time is come. The day draweth near. Let not the buyer rejoice. See, nor the seller mourn, for wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. See, you reap what you sow. You make your bed, you lay in it. See, and the Lord, He's long suffering, man. This word is going out to everybody, but a lot of our people, they don't agree with a lot of this stuff, but they gonna have to face the music, and we seeing it. We seeing it. You'd be a fool to sit here and say there's nothing wrong. You deserve every bit of this that's coming to you for being in that mindset. 13, it says, for the seller shall not return. We're not going back to normal, man. Them days are over. These flea markets and things like that, all of this is finna be shut down. All of this, man. For the seller shall not return to that which is sold, although they were yet alive. For the vision is touching the whole multitude thereof, which shall not return. Neither shall any strengthen himself in the iniquity of his life. This is it. You're gonna see. They said was it 15 more hundred stores are supposed to close this year in 2025. You're just gonna see more and more, especially these small businesses. They're gonna shut. They're gonna close. They're gonna close, man, because the Lord is destroying this place economically. And you know, the days of trying to prep and trying to save all the money, you could try to save all the money that you can. It's not going to save you, because the Lord told you that the day is coming that they're going to be tossing their money in the streets like trash. It ain't going to mean nothing. It's not going to mean nothing. See? So, you know, all the evil, all the wickedness, you know, the greed, the lying. You know, the Lord said He's gonna destroy you for all your abominations. See, and this is what's coming. Shalom.